Action.
Welcome to episode 7 of the Beyond 90-Minute podcast, powered by Cash Out Tips. With your boy Jeff, and on today's episode, we have a very special guest, Newcastle top scorer, one of the best strikers in the Premier League, Alexander Isak.
I am not Alexander Isak, guy.
Yeah, credit to you though, like guy, you play a match Sunday, you still come and record podcast on Monday.
Do I look anyway like Alexander Isak?
Please, comment section, please tell me he looks exactly like Alexander
I
Isak.
look nothing like Alexander Isak. Credit to Alexander Isak, he's very good looking, but like,
Okay, so you're not good looking.
we are not the same.
So you're not good looking.
No, because rice is sweet doesn't mean beans is bitter.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense.
Anyways, KC, I'm back on the show. Last week was, well, I went to go and save the world. That's like just take that about.
Nothing has improved.
There is no allegation.
Nothing has improved.
There is no allegation
At all.
as per when Madrid loses, I'm not around. We lost and I'm here, so die that agenda. All your
Okay,
agenda
so
will keep.
anyway, on today's episode though, it was FA Cup weekend, so we're not really going to talk about that. And like, a lot of times you see us talk about Premier League, we're not going to be doing that this week.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, so we're talking about the Laliga title race, and also Carragher's comments as well. You know, on that we'll be ranking the best major tournaments in the world, since apparently
AFCON is not
shit.
it's not
Apparently,
a major-
according to Carragher,
It's not a major tournament.
idiot. But before that though, tell them about Cash Out Tips, my boy.
You know how it goes on the cash out tips. Simple. Log on to the cash. Just go click on the link in the bio first of all.
Should be showing on the screen right
Yeah,
now.
it
So, okay.
should be bouncing on the screen right close to our heads right now. But like click on the link on the bio, go to the Cash Out Tips website, register if you register. If you've not register, sign up, where you can get expert tips and betting insights to improve your bet. Get those greens, the greens that you're looking for, that I'm looking for, that he's looking for, that he has found.
Yeah, fine. Hence the granite.
I introduced him to Cash Out Tips.
Hence the
Hence the granite. Very soon you start seeing pizzas here because like bro, you're hitting it big. Feel me?
Pause.
Anyways, log on to the Cash Out Tips website. Register if you've not registered. You'll find betting tips, betting insights to improve your bets. And if you don't want to go through the stress of building bets, there are also expert bet slips and betting codes
Rollover plans as well.
Rollover plans.
3 days, 5 days, 7 days.
that are done
everything
by
really.
expert tipsters and also computer generated AI to tell you how crazy it is. That
Telling
way,
you.
your win success is at 99.9%.
9.
Now, Mr. Calm. I'm the one that says so.
And if you're the point one, I'm now for you.
Bro, if you're now for you.
That's just sad.
So anyway, you know the drill. Log on to the website, bet, buy code, come back to the show, thank us.
Simple.
Not that hard.
Yeah, and before we continue the episode though, quickly pause this. Like, subscribe,
And share.
share the video. Also head on to our Instagram, our TikTok. We have tons of reels on there.
And
You know,
engage.
please, man. We need those views, man. So like eventually you can get the real Alexander Isak.
Yeah, we can get the real Alexander Isak on the show. And we'll compare if I actually look like him. Because I look nothing like him.
No, but we're definitely going to get a side-by-side one. I promise you look at Alexander Isak. Moving on from that though, before we get on to the La Liga talk,
Yeah.
Manchester United.
Manchester United.
The season is basically over. It is Europa League or bust.
This
Now,
is the part where he explains. Toss the granite.
yeah, what do you want me to say?
Why are you people shit?
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I know is I didn't hop into the game thinking we were going to beat Fulham. I didn't hop into the game thinking we were going to beat Fulham. But as the game started and then Fulham took the lead. Why you look at me? In the second half though, lucky Bruno scores, and then from there we should have actually won the match because we had some chances though. Credit to Obi Martin, he looked lively in the game. I'll give him that. But ultimately, we got what we deserved. We went to the best team, you know, and that's what happens. And if you play 120 minutes at Old Trafford and you can't score and you go to penalties and you lose, you only people you can blame is yourself. And on that though, someone was asking me like why, obviously you're wearing a jersey right now, like why I don't wear jerseys on this podcast. Like I want to, but my team is trash. I can't come here wearing a Man U jersey. People are going to make fun of me.
But Snapdragon is fine now, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't wear a Man U jersey outside. Yeah, it's so
So
embarrassing.
you're still not going to like blame Amorim again? You're still backing the man.
Yeah, we're not having this Amorim discussion.
No, but
yeah, did you see the bench yesterday? We were bringing on Casemiro and Lindelof and Heaven, who by the way looked good, but he's 18.
Hansi Flick is bringing in Gerard Martin, Hector Fort, Femi Lopez.
But he has Pedri, he has Lewandowski, he has Rafinha, he has Araujo.
You have Bruno Fernandes.
But Bruno is not better than any of these players that I just mentioned. I don't mention.
No,
I mention Haaland again, guy. I can't.
Haaland was bought for how much? Something million.
Yeah, I don't care about how much Haaland was bought for. It's a matter of the quality of the player. And Haaland isn't necessarily Haaland isn't the striker that is going to.
When my fans are explaining, very sweet.
Yeah, but we're not the type of. I'm not doing this again, and I'm not doing this.
No, go on.
I'm not doing this again.
Go on, you're making sense.
No. We're going to talk about Laliga now. We're going to talk about how you guys allowed these Anthony Twitter fans to. So please, I need to know what exactly happened in that game, because what would you say went wrong for Madrid on Saturday or Sunday? Saturday.
Well, I can't tell because I'm not Ancelotti, but from what I see, from my own reasoning, they are thinking about Atletico Madrid.
It's my turn to listen to you explain, eh?
They are thinking about Atletico Madrid on tomorrow, Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is the point of the season. This is that part of the season where you begin to grade games in terms of importance. Do I give my all today? Do I reserve tomorrow?
Munch.
Do I reserve tomorrow? Do I do this tomorrow? So, I feel like that's what they did. They had to weigh in. Given the squad we have, there's no Ceballos, Jude. They had to just know how to manage the whole thing. Do I give 100 today? Because you can't give 100 today, tomorrow. The fixture list is crazy. People get injured. So I think Atletico Madrid was in their head. At the point when Brahim scored, I expected us to just lock up. Because we're away from home. Benito Villamarin, just conserve the game, highest, take a draw. But we lost 2-1. And even if you will say Atletico Madrid is more important because it's the Champions League and it's a Madrid derby, but still, it cost us 3 points. Now we are 3 points away from first. So that on its own is very big.
Yeah, and then to now compound it, Barcelona now on Sunday they now went and now won 4-0.
And now thrashed
Sociedad. So to be honest, I get what you're saying, right? But at the same time, this is a very, very tight title race.
Yeah, but you can't call it over, Sha.
No, I'm not saying it's over, but it's a game where you guys can't afford to lose because you guys still have to play Barcelona, for example. And if you guys don't beat Barcelona, that gap increases. So
that's if they've not beaten them prior or they've not dropped points.
But you guys still, I think you guys should at least get any points from Betis. Betis are good, obviously, because with this whole Anthony they've been
very good.
I know they've been very good, but heading into the game, you knew that was a match you need to get points from. Yeah, but Barca though are looking good. They look very, very good. I know they had a red card from these guys to help them win the match, but still, bro, Lamine looked excellent. Lewandowski looks good. Rafinha looks good. And ultimately, from now, I think, is it fair to say that it's Barca's title to lose? Because
you can't decide the title. If you're saying Barcelona will win the title, if you're saying Real Madrid will win the title, it's what you think, not what will happen. Because the first has changed how many times, and there has been considerable gaps. Barcelona were ahead with almost 13 points last year, October. I was ahead by almost 10 points January. Atletico Madrid too were ahead with almost 4 points December. So it's been changing. The first position will be changing. Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Barcelona. So you can't say because of 3 points now. Barcelona are only 3 points away from me and I'm third. And Atletico Madrid, I think they are 2 points away from Barcelona. Or they are the same points. I think they are the same. No, I think they are 1 point or 2 points away from Barcelona. So if Barcelona draw any game from here on, Atletico Madrid becomes first. And if Barcelona lose a game, Barcelona becomes third. So you can't say. The league is far from done, actually. Everyone's just banking on hope. But for me, as a Madrid fan, I think we should just sit up. We shouldn't weigh games again. There are some. This is where it becomes scrappy. Scrap through games. This Vallecano now we are playing. We're obviously going to scrap. You expect a 1-0, 2-0 result.
100%. And look, you can't even count Atletico Madrid.
You can't count Atletico Madrid as well.
A couple episodes ago, Atletico Madrid were my pick to win Laliga. Will I be wrong? Will I be right? I don't know.
You are going to be wrong.
Yeah, but looking at the fixtures though, because it's not. Can't you share?
No.
Selfish. But looking at the next few fixtures from Madrid, they have Vallecano.
Yeah.
They should win that.
Villarreal. Next, after Vallecano is
and you guys are going to Villarreal.
It's going to be very high scoring.
Who knows?
And Villarreal can beat us. I can't even lie.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just say you guys draw that game, for example. You guys have to win, but let's say you guys draw. Then you have Leganes. You should win that.
Yeah,
Leganes
we should beat Leganes.
Then you have Valencia.
Valencia away. No, at home.
You guys should win them.
We should win, boys.
100%. And if you contrast that, if you contrast that with Barca's next 5 games, you now sort of wonder if this loss against Betis is going to be very, very costly, because Barca's next fixtures aren't as tough as yours, because obviously they have Benfica Champions League this week, but like they have Osasuna next.
Osasuna
They'll probably win that.
at home, yeah. They are at home
Atletico
to
Madrid,
Osasuna.
Barcelona.
Atletico Madrid is the deciding
It's now
factor.
2 weeks from now. That match is going to be crazy.
Yes, it's the deciding factor.
That match is going to be crazy. But apart from that, they have.
But if they beat Atletico Madrid, then I think they have one hand on the title. But I cannot say, when not say one hand, but like they're almost there, because their own hard part is at the end of the season where they play Madrid. They have a Barcelona derby. They have El Clasico. Their last fixture is away at Bilbao, so it's going to be very difficult. That is where it becomes difficult for them.
Yeah.
And if they are still in the Champions League, which I think they should be, because they should beat Benfica. If they are still in the Champions League, they will now start winning games. They will now start living, like, it won't be 100% all games. Some games, because the further you go in the Champions League, the more difficult it is. They might end up getting drawn with the Inter Milan, whatever, where they have to be 100%.
100%.
So these other games, it will not be of less importance, but the
And that's kind of like why I picked Atletico Madrid, because looking at the fixtures, you guys are playing Atletico Madrid tomorrow in Champions League, right?
One of us will leave the
That's
Champions League.
100%. And if, for example, you have a situation where Madrid and Barca are going far into the Champions League, Atletico Madrid now
We'll now focus.
literally, because the Copa del Rey, they might go out, they might stay, who knows?
No, they are still very much in it.
Yeah, I know, but like, let's say they go out now, this is all they have for the season. And if Atletico Madrid lock in for La Liga, everybody knows Atletico Madrid are capable. We've seen them do it before, where they have this rock solid defense. And then now, so you even notice, Atletico Madrid are a lot different from the way previous season, because a lot of times people just know Atletico Madrid as a team that can lock up defensively, right?
But now they score.
But now Atletico Madrid are scoring goals. Like, they have goals with Alvarez, with Griezmann, with Solo. They have like very, very good attackers, you know. So I mean, it's going to be very, very interesting this season. Luckily, at least since Liverpool and Arsenal are basically handed the title to Liverpool, so it's nice to actually see a proper title race for it.
It's not just in the league, or in Serie A, so the title race.
It's nice, looking crazy there. So, but right now, to get in comment section, I'm calling Atletico Madrid. Call me crazy.
Delulu.
Call me crazy. I don't know.
It's Delulu. The word is Delulu.
Delulu. That's what I'm thinking, Sha. But let's hear.
I still feel Real Madrid, because like at the end we just always find a way to do this kind of thing. So.
And then on that though, if for example, right, let's just play hypotheticals here, right? You guys don't. What are you doing?
Proceed.
Let's just say, for example, you guys don't win the Champions League, right? Let's just say, hypothetically, you know, with Liverpool, to me, are the best team in the world right now. Let's just say, for example, Liverpool win that, right? And you guys get knocked out. Okay, let's just say you get knocked out of Champions League and you don't win La Liga. Let's say you guys manage. Okay, let's say you guys win the Copa del Rey, for example, right? Won't you call that season a failure, considering the fact that after you guys won La Liga last season, right? It's very, very difficult to beat, right? It's very difficult to like defend your title.
That's the hardest part.
But then you guys now went and got one of the best footballers in the world, in Kylian Mbappe. So won't you call it a disappointing season if, for example, you're not going to win La Liga, you're not going to win Champions League? Well, won't you call that a disappointing season?
Not really, because we signed Mbappe. We did not sign Mbappe for a purpose. We did not sign him to win the Champions League, like the way Barcelona put 7 financial levers and signed the Dembele, Coutinho for the champ. No, we didn't do that. We signed Mbappe just because we wanted to sign Mbappe. It's more of a luxury than a need. I mean,
but if you have him though, like,
if you have him, it's expected to. That's the thing. If we get knocked out round of 16, then we can now start asking.
Not even round of 16. Even if you guys get knocked out,
if you get knocked out,
semi-final stuff. If you
get knocked out semi-final, and probably the gap between me and whoever wins La Liga is like 3-4. And we win the Copa del Rey. We've won the Club World Cup. We've won the FIFA Intercontinental Cup.
Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean you won the Club World Cup?
Sorry, we won the FIFA Intercontinental Cup. We won Super Cup. We won Copa del Rey. If we win the Copa del Rey, that is 3 trophies already. Champions League semi-final and probably second place with like 2-3 point gap difference. It's not going to be a 10/10 season, but it's like going to be a 6/10 season.
Wait, so with that season, would you still want Ancelotti as your manager?
No, actually, I believe this is Ancelotti's last season as Real Madrid manager, because at some point in time you have to change.
I think
Ancelotti has been. This is since 2022 now. 2022, yeah, he was there. 2022, 2023, 2024. This is 2025. This is like 4 years now of Carlo. I think you cannot you have to change, and we all know it's going to be Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, but to me though, I think if you guys don't win either of La Liga, I don't think it's even fair to even let him know. Just because I'm looking at the squad you guys have. Like, if Barcelona were to win La Liga, Barcelona didn't necessarily add any star quality to their team, right? Maybe they added Dani Olmo, decent player, but they were far away from you guys for winning the league last year, and they added Olmo and Oates and a striker that isn't even like a top striker. So if that now propels them to win the league over you guys, a few questions have to be asked, maybe of the players as well, but mainly of Carlo Ancelotti.
This season has not been as good as last season. I mean,
100%, yeah.
we really lost once last season. To tell you how
100%. I think
difference.
injuries as well.
Even
I
at
think
that,
defensively has been the major problem for me. I think defensively, Madrid have struggled defensively, but everybody knows how this goes. Eventually, we'll look up in May. You guys have Champions, you guys have Laliga. This won't be the first time.
no, but like you have to consider the injuries too. You cannot. Although last season too we had the injuries and we only lost once, but like this is actually a very, I won't say bad season, but Madrid standard is not a good season for us. But we are competing with people at their best seasons in years. If not a credit to us, not a discredit to you people, but like that's to tell you how it is at Real Madrid, and this is we might end up winning the Champions League.
But man, like Barca look good. They have a very nice squad. They are cooking.
They are cooking.
Atletico Madrid look good. So we revisit this.
At the end of the season, you see that he always goes like this for Real Madrid. At the end of the season, you see he always goes like this. Real Madrid are not going to this. Real Madrid are this. Real Madrid are that, and everyone is pouring congratulations. I will be in Munich. Don't worry. I'm sure of that.
Yeah. Speaking of Munich. No, sorry, that doesn't work. I was going to bring in the Carragher thing, but now.
Speaking of Munich, it doesn't work. Just
it doesn't work. Speaking of Carragher,
I was looking for a way to improvise that, but don't worry.
Just bring it in. Yeah, we're talking about defense. So speaking of defenders,
just kill it. Just go with Carragher. Just go with Carragher.
Okay. Speaking of Carragher, we're going to So. For context though, for people that haven't watched it, but haven't watched his interview, right? Or like see what's up. Yeah.
Didn't hear it.
So he was having this interview with Sky Sports, right? He was basically talking about like Salah, right? How good Salah has been, if Salah should win the Ballon d'Or, right? And basically he comes up with this. He says Salah is at a disadvantage to like other players like Vinicius Junior because he plays for Egypt that are in the AFCON. The AFCON isn't even a major tournament, which sparked a lot of abuse, to say the least, because everybody was like
they were out.
Someone like him that has never even won
a major
Premier League. He had a Champions League, but like he never won anything in England. He never won a Premier League and everything. And he's sitting down there talking to people how to win Premier League, and he hasn't had any experience on his own. I saw Johnny Mikel come out and blast himself. Basically saying, "I've won this before. I know what it meant to me, right? So you can't just come out and say it's not a major tournament." And I have an interesting take on this. Because is he wrong? Yes, he's wrong. But
wrong,
I just think
margins.
Yeah, but I just think it just comes to the whole actualization that AFCON is a very, very disrespected tournament. Why is that? We're going to talk about that now. Because for him to say something like that, right? It is a stupid take. But is he wrong? If we come to a situation to the end of the season, no, true. My question is like, is it necessarily wrong that people don't value the tournament? Because if like for example, Salah wins the Premier League, right? And Vinicius wins La Liga. Let's say none of them win Champions League, right? And per adventure, right? They have the same goals and assists. Salah has the same goals and assists, and whatever. And let's say, for example, Vinicius wins the Copa America and Salah wins the AFCON. We all know who they're going to give it to.
They're going to pick Vinicius.
Yeah. So I don't understand why that is. Because speaking from my experience watching the AFCON is a very, very, very interesting
entertaining tournament. Yeah. All the vibes and memes that the AFCON can pull. Even the World Cup might not even pull such, because like AFCON is just vibes on vibes.
Bro, it is vibes on vibes.
It's just serious vibes on vibes. But still, that doesn't mean you will now say it's not a major tournament. What you say is that it's a tournament that is not giving its flowers. And it goes in two ways. You blame CAF for it, number one, and then you blame the media, the way people portray the AFCON. And also because the same way if we take, most people here, they will even prefer to watch the Euros over the AFCON, saying the quality of the AFCON, we don't know how to play, whatever. That is also down to AFCON. I mean, the stadiums, the quality of stadiums, quality of the transmission, the commentary that is very horrible. You can be watching the AFCON now on your so-called satellite, DSTV, whatever, and they'll say a break in transmission for the biggest tournament in Africa. That is crazy on its own. So if you are weighing all those things, you understand why those kind of things are supposed to come out from Carragher's mouth. It's not for people to come and start. Although yes, he deserves the heat that he's getting, but at the same time, it's for CAF officials and the people that run these tournaments to sit down and ask themselves, how can we make this tournament?
Well, exactly. There are tons of things. Because even when he even said that, Micah Richards and then
Micah Richards.
Michael Richards.
Mika
It
Richards.
is Michael Richards and Storage. I had to tell him that what he's saying doesn't make any
Mika Richards.
Richards and Storage. I have to tell him that doesn't make any sense because right. And I think there are a couple things with the AFCON where I feel could be improved. Because for example, let's say, do you think it's too frequent? Because with the Euros now, you have it every 4 years. So there's like that anticipation for it, where AFCON is like every 2 years, stuff like that. And the reason why I ask that is because in the Euros, for example, when you watch it, if you reach those final minutes, maybe you see teams putting their all because they know that if I mess this up now, I don't get my chance until like the next 4 years.
I might not even be there.
100%. I might be old and washed and whatever. So if you now like contrast that with the AFCON, like bro, like the last AFCON was literally, well, it feels like it was like a couple months ago.
Yeah,
and then now we're going to have another
one again.
So do you think that's also something that?
Nah, I don't really mind. I don't. I mean, everyone. If it's possible, say people would want it to be every year. That way,
come on, right now, come on.
Yeah, I understand the anticipation is on that thing, but at the same time, bro, Champions League is every year now.
But that's different. These are international tournaments.
The anticipation is still there. Although it's very difficult to run an international tournament every year, it's financially almost not possible. But at the same time, I don't think it's the anticipation. It's the tournament itself that determines if there will be a huge following of it. AFCON should just, I say AFCON. AFCON is the name of the tournament. CAF, as a body, should know how to improve. Because, I mean, I'm sure that the AFCON doesn't even escape Africa. Like, it's just bounded by Africa. Because these are not the kind of things that you'll be showing to... I mean, Africa is a third world continent, if you're saying, telling ourselves the truth. So our standard is not going to be their standard. It's the same way the Euros look appealing to our eyes.
Yeah, but it is broadcasted there as well, though.
But like, they don't really take it serious. I mean, look at the pitches. Look at the quality of
like free the pitches. Because for me, man, I watch tons of Premier League. I watch tons of Laliga. And I watch so much of this system, inverted wing backs, alternative striker, goalkeeper passing out from the back. Bro, I'm tired of watching all of that shit, to be honest. Like, bro, did you watch that last time when Baby would just blast the ball? Bro, like sometimes I want a break from like watching all these
from halfway.
Bro, 100%. Yeah, look at the stadium, look at the noises, look at the music.
The horns,
bro, like
the fans.
sometimes I just think people, especially us Africans, we get this, right? And I even feel some people abroad, even the last AFCON, right? There are a lot more eyes from there on the tournament. Yeah, so I don't necessarily, and I think where we are right now, is like we are at a good place where we're starting to push it a little bit more. And then for someone like him to just come out and dismiss it like that, because I feel with more AFCONs coming up, I feel the respect is going to be coming. Yeah, because this last AFCON was.
Many people said that it was crazy.
But it was a very good AFCON. Very interesting.
It was a very interesting tournament.
Obviously, Nigeria went out.
Ivory Coast that we all thought would get knocked out. Like they were beating 4-0.
And they came in. It is crazy.
Changing coach.
Ultimately, it was a ultimately, though, I think the players also have something to do with it. Just because I'm not mentioning names. But at least
I know the name you want to mention.
But at least for Nigeria, I know some players that
we all know the name that
I watch every weekend for their clubs playing very, very well, right? And then they come in for Nigeria, and I watch it, and I'm like, who am I watching?
Yeah, it's a different player because they're not playing with that. You don't see that passion in them.
And said player that everyone should know who I'm talking about. It was disappointing to see because I also feel the players too don't take it as seriously as they should.
I mean, many of them are not even born here. They just play for Nigeria.
Yeah, exactly. Just play because
they play for their country because they feel. I mean, like Brahim Diaz now. Obviously, you will see the passion that Brahim Diaz puts when he's playing for Morocco. Yeah, when he's playing for Morocco, it will not be as the same because like he's playing for Morocco because
Spain didn't call him up.
No, he could easily play for Spain. I mean, he has played for Spain at junior level.
Yeah, but he won't get called up.
He will notice that the playing time he will get for Morocco. Obviously, they will make him the face of Morocco. He won't get that in Spain.
100%.
It's the same thing as Iñaki Williams. Iñaki Williams for Ghana is because he won't get that chance in Spain.
Yeah, exactly.
So obviously you will see the ambition, the passion will be different.
It isn't there, man. I personally, I don't like it, to be honest.
Yeah,
but even with that, tournaments. Yeah, and also another thing I particularly don't fancy about it is I guess with Africa there's like a weather thing where it's very, very hot during like whatever. Yeah, but I don't necessarily. I think another thing that reduces the viewing is the fact that we have it in between the season.
And players have to leave.
Yeah, that can leave, you come back. Because I won't lie, let's be honest, right? If your club, let's say for example, Chelsea, I don't think Chelsea have any good African players. Jackson is ass. Okay, like for example, Liverpool now.
Nicholas.
Anytime when Liverpool are doing, like they're having a good season, right? And then Salah has to leave, for like a whole month.
Yes.
It affects their
Salah and Mane had to leave that
100%.
period.
So it also affects their whatever.
But like, it's not down to Liverpool, it's down to Salah. I mean, I want to play the AFCON. You cannot.
I get that, but still though, it also reaches that sort of like resentment. You're like, why is this player going? It reaches a point where big teams, I feel big teams sometimes you don't want to like make signings of African players. I think they even consider that as well. Like, do we want to risk this player going on for this set amount of time? You know? So I feel, but even with that though, it should still be a better product. But as it is right now, right? Obviously, we're going to still rank tournaments. That's what we want to do about this. But if you want to start putting AFCON in discussion with like Euros or whatever, what do you think needs to happen? Or do you even think that's even going to be possible?
It's going to be possible, obviously, because I mean, France is literally Africa 11. All these players, and France are like European top guns, like European. If you're playing the Euros or the World Cup, these are easily favorites. And France is literally Africa 11. Literally, I mean, name one white France player except Griezmann. Griezmann has retired. Rabiot doesn't make the team shit. All of them are black. Colomwani, Maya,
all these Cameroonian.
Do you understand? All these Cameroonian Ivory Coast. So you cannot tell me that the quality of football and these are African players. Chouameni, Koundé, all of them are all African decency. There is nothing Kamavinga. So it's not about the football. The players are there. Get these people in proper conditions where their football will be seen. I mean, many players complain about the pitch. The pitch are not of standard, of normal standard, not to talk about.
Yeah, but like this last Cote d'Ivoire one, I think the pitch.
Yeah, it's just the same. It's down to the host country. I mean, if countries like South Africa, Morocco
say they want to host, like bro, like those are proper countries. So, bro, the commentary is trash.
The commentary
like, it's trash.
The English commentary is just trash. Jesus Christ.
Look in next AFCON, you know, in this podcast.
Yeah, I mean,
if you guys like and subscribe, who knows? Bro, who knows? You understand?
If you guys like expert commentary,
you guys are just here. Osimhen.
Anyway, if they can improve the transmission, that is down to the whole video, the quality of the video transmission, and the commentary,
why not, man?
And then the pitches, infrastructure, player treatment.
Bro, we have
these AFCON qualifiers that the Nigerian team went to. Like,
I heard about that, man.
Do you understand? Like, if they make these players comfortable and they make these tournaments feel like, oh, we are going for a proper tournament, and it's transmitted properly, these players will play. I mean, we have the players.
100%. And fact even came out and says name major tournament. Like, bro, I remember 2013 when we won. Bro, it was a big deal. What are you telling me? It was a very big deal.
This Cote d'Ivoire,
bro,
Cote d'Ivoire has turned upside down.
Yeah, like it is a massive deal. It is a massive deal.
It's as big as England winning. The same way Cote d'Ivoire won the AFCON is as big as England winning the Euro.
Bro, because like, bro, last AFCON, like, man, things weren't going well. Like, Tinubu had entered at the time.
Yeah,
and everyone was down, but still. Everyone still using that AFCON to just like give you like that sort of thing.
It's like your perfect distraction.
But you get, and unfortunately, man, we lost.
We lost the final.
And when we lost, everybody was like,
everyone was down because like,
bro, that's what football does to everybody.
The whole country sat down for that AFCON. The moment Lukman was like the president of Nigeria.
Yeah, and
Lukman was like the president of Nigeria.
Yeah, as I'm even reminiscing right now.
Yeah, you're remembering the moment.
Bro, even as I was saying that, like, bro, I'm excited for another.
Exactly.
I'm excited for another AFCON. Like,
do you understand?
Yeah, don't come back and tell us that our tournament is
not a major. That means like a Carabao Cup. Are you for it? Come on, Carragher. Come on.
Idiot.
Come on, man. I mean, the guy says rubbish, but like this one.
Yeah, but like not from him. Even if someone that has won like a World Cup or whatever comes and says, okay, it isn't right, but it's well, okay.
We understand. Fair, you've won the World Cup. Not you, bro.
Bro, check his stats. This guy has more on goals than he has goals.
Come on, what the hell? Come on.
Yeah, everybody knows him for saying nonsense.
Come on, now I'm pissed off.
Guy, I want to go and watch up. You know, after this AFCON highlights.
For real.
No, because there were some bangers in that tournament. What blast the shit out of that ball.
It was vibes on. You remember when that coach this Senegal was pouring water on his head? Would you see that in the Euros?
Yeah, you see some.
Would you see people dancing like the whole team? They already walked up a dance for one goal. All these vibes, all this shabalala.
I don't think it was that.
Anyways,
like please don't ever dance on this podcast.
Agreed.
That was bad.
No, I know.
Moment of silence. Yeah, back on it. Yeah, and I just think we are getting to the point where I think it's getting better. Like, bro, like we're having VR on the tournament. It's looking good. It's going up. So people like him coming out with stupid takes like this, it's just pushing it down. It's a very nonsense.
CAF should just work on. I mean, the host countries.
And on the players thing, though, do you think? Because I think I mentioned it to you a couple days ago. I don't necessarily like the idea whereby, at least for the Nigerian squad, like, why don't we have some local players in it? Because the thing we mentioned about some players half us in it is true. Let's not lie, it's true.
It's true. Yeah.
Apart from said person I was talking about, you also have other people where you understand, like, they're not playing with like all of it. But if you call the player from like Aimba or something, I don't know, like that is playing, and you call him to the squad. Do you understand what that means?
Yeah, they are ready to die. They're ready to die on the pitch.
Yeah, and it's a big deal football here, and I don't know about other African countries. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing here.
No,
yeah, like
it's for the major African countries, the ones that have.
Bro, they know what a major deal AFCON is for them. What a major deal football is for them. Like, bro, if I go in outside now and I see a stone on the floor, bro, I'm trying to make it now. Exactly. I'm thinking about football unites everybody, right? And if Europe have their own whatever, where they have European clubs come together, play their tournaments. In America, they also have theirs, Copa America. So for us to have have a product where we put African teams together, the best African teams come together and play tournaments. Now apparently that is not a major tournament. Come on, man. You have to do better. That's quite poor.
I can understand why coaches tend to choose the ones playing abroad, because they feel like they are proven. That's why they are out, and the ones that are here are not proven.
Yeah, enough. Man, I don't really. I disagree with that.
There's a passion factor.
But there's a passion factor, man. Like, look here, I like to see like a mix of both. Because why not? Because at the end of the day, not everybody has that privilege, you know. So like, why do we? Because look at England now, right? For England players, everybody knows when you play for England, like when you play in the Premier League, your chances of getting called up to England could be a lot higher. Yeah. Apart from like Bellingham, when you're good at Bellingham. But even look at Tomori, for example, for Roma. Everybody knows he doesn't get. Sorry, AC Milan. Everybody knows that he doesn't get called up because he plays in it. Exactly. So why don't we also have that?
They will choose Mings.
Exactly. So why don't we have that same thing whereby, not for everything, but if you're playing in the Nigerian league, it should also be like a sort of like.
Even the Nigerian league itself is underdeveloped. Like
obviously discussion for another day. But why can't you have a quota for like 3 or 4?
This is something that you have to work for me. I mean, it's not. Bro, you know the Zambian Premier League? Zambian national team is complete Zambian.
100%.
Zanaco, the Power Dynamo, Zesco United, all of them.
These are league-based players. There's a discussion for that, but maybe not today.
So you see how they invested themselves in their league. And Zambia won the AFCON. They won the AFCON 2019, I think. Zambia. Was it Zambia?
Bro, they won 2010 or something. 2012.
2012, Zambia. It was pure. Okay, no, it wasn't 2019. Sorry. It was further behind. It was pure.
Terrible ball knowledge.
Sorry.
I'm ashamed. I apologize. Apologize to the viewers.
My bad, man. It was a slip of tongue.
And tell them you do better.
I'll do better.
And tell them you don't deserve this better. Tell them you don't deserve this better.
Zambia. When Zambia won the AFCON, these were pure home-based players. They knew what it meant. So it meant for them. So this is something that you have to curb from the roots, from inside, before we start. If not, people like Carragher, they will keep this won't die. Like, they will keep making statements like this. So this is also down to us to, improve our own. This is what we have to offer. The world is watching. It's not just Africa. The world is watching. We have to improve. That way we don't get this like this, because this was very insulting. This guy dissed the whole Africa.
Terrible.
Like,
so on the rankings though, obviously, if I'm ranking major tournaments, World Cup
number 1.
Definitely, we don't even need to explain.
Yeah, World Cup. There's nothing as big as the World Cup. There's no sporting event as big as the World Cup
100%.
in the history of mankind.
And also get the comment section though, because I think we also need to do a video. Like, why do African teams, like, why don't they perform well in the World Cup?
There's the quality of football.
Different episode. But I think they can be doing better. Different episode.
They should be doing better.
They should be doing better.
Nigeria should be doing better.
100%.
It's the emphasis in Nigeria.
In fact, we didn't even make the last one.
Morocco did very well.
100%.
Nigeria as a team. But like next an episode.
Yeah, because episode for another day. But last thing on that though, like, for how many World Cups we've had, I think it's a little bit embarrassing.
That's round of 16 the highest we've gone. Very embarrassing.
No, come on now, like,
are you for a giant?
Guy, Morocco went far now.
I say round of 16 is the highest.
Okay, Nigeria. Okay, that's
round of 16. Now, you France.
Yeah, so Euros 2.
Euros
100%. Everybody knows that Euros 2.
Then AFCON.
AFCON 3.
I'm
telling you, this Copa America is trash. Like, bro, we don't even know. Like, who even plays there? Sometimes America plays there, sometimes Canada plays there.
Jamaica plays sometimes.
Bro, like,
Japan has played the Copa America.
Yeah, I'm not sure of that one.
For lack zero ball knowledge. Apologize. Apologize.
Japan
has played the Copa America. They were invited to the Copa America. Japan, they were invited.
When?
I think 2009, 2010. They were invited.
Comment section.
We'll check it.
Yes, captain.
No, for real. You know, the Copa America invites nations
I'll check.
to play.
I'll check.
It's not by there's a spot for qualifiers, and they also invite nations to play.
I'll check.
And the tournament doesn't even have a round of system. You qualify from the group stage straight to the quarterfinals. Like, I'm not saying the tournament is poor, but like that's not even a proper tournament. We don't even understand their format. I mean, you can predict the semi-final if it's Uruguay, Brazil, but one of Chile and Argentina. That's it. It's a semi-final tournament, and that's where it ends. Like we're okay about the semi-final. I don't think anyone watches the group stage.
100%.
You know that's straightforward. It's not even a proper tournament. It's not even like.
And nothing I even like about AFCON because who is winning the next AFCON? You don't know.
You can't tell.
You can't tell. Look at Senegal that we thought we're going to win 100%. No. Look at Morocco. Morocco that everybody was saying because they had a good World Cup.
Yeah. Who knew that Ivory Coast to win the AFCON?
South Africa took them out. Like, bro, look at Ivory Coast. I lost in the group stage.
Ivory Coast lost 4-0 in the group stage.
Bro, they
didn't even think they would qualify. They qualified third best after Ivory Coast qualified, and they won the thing. That's a tournament. That's the vibe.
That is a tournament.
That is a tournament. Not I mean, final is Argentina, Brazil.
Bro, I'm telling you, man.
Argentina, Uruguay.
If
it's not Uruguay, Brazil, Uruguay. Like, you can predict that. Like,
bro, like, okay, I can put cash right now, and I'm saying the next Copa America, but Brazil are going to win.
Brazil are going to win.
But man, I do not know what's going to happen in AFCON. Like, who knows?
You can't.
Bro, like, you don't know. And Nigeria going to go for it. We don't know. Like, look at Ghana again.
Ghana.
Didn't they go out in the group stage?
Yeah, Ghana left the group stage.
Cameroon to group stage.
Cameroon left group stage. No, Cameroon didn't leave group stage. I think we removed Cameroon. We're not Cameroon.
Okay, so we're not Cameroon now.
We're not Cameroon.
Cameroon that apparently the Lions, they don't table. Bro, like
Ghana left group stage. I don't think Ghana scored up.
Algeria too was group stage.
Algeria left
that
group
massive
stage.
big team.
Bro, do you understand?
Look at that now. Like, that's why I like the AFCON. It is, you don't know what's going to happen. You can't tell.
That is a proper.
Right, the next one that's coming. If as a football fan like me and him, you're tired of all this passing out from the back, invented whatever, man. Bro, let's get back to proper.
Just play football.
Proper footy, man.
Just play football. Stop all this rubbish. Just play football.
100%.
Stop being system.
So the question should not be, why can't he come out and say Copa America is not a major thing? But obviously he won't do that. He won't do that now because he doesn't have the respect because it's an African thing. Sad to see, man.
I mean, this should not even be tolerated in football. Actually, you can't say. We all know that Copa America does not have that, but he cannot come out and say.
Bro, it's a terrible thing.
It's a very terrible thing. Like, this is actually.
Now, Carragher just come out and says a lot.
Carragher can just come out and say Copa America is not a major, but it's actually. If you're comparing tournaments and
bro, like, are we going to have that discussion? Like, you see, let's be honest,
it's a continental tournament. Bro, it's a major tournament.
Sometimes when they have it, like how many times do you even have it? Sometimes you have it 3 years, sometimes you have it 8 years.
Sometimes
you already know it's just not.
They just wake up. The CONCACAF just wake up and say we have.
Let's have a Copa America. Anybody's like, cool. Argentina coming in that, like, why not?
It's literally when you can predict the semi-final.
Right, it's sad. But you know, get to this comment section. I think we spoke a bit on the Carragher thing.
Yes, we are not becoming emotional.
Yeah. Last thing I want to talk about though. Obviously, the UCL last 16 is this week.
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Starts this week. And man, there's some tasty fixtures in there.
Yeah, PSG, Liverpool.
So let's just see. I just want to do like a quick prediction. So next week we're going to see who gets closer.
Yeah.
Scores prediction, right? So Madrid, Atletico Madrid.
We are the Bernabeu. I think we win. We should win.
I want score predictions as well.
Score predictions. We should win, but Atletico Madrid will come to defend. But like they try defending in the camp now, but let's just say we take a 2-1 win, 2-1 or 2-0, 2-1, 2-0.
So eventually, you're saying Madrid will come out.
Madrid wins, yeah.
Yeah, Club Brugge, Aston Villa.
Aston Villa wipe. Who are at home? Club Brugge at home.
Club Brugge at home. Yeah, relax first. I think eventually, Aston Villa will qualify.
Yeah, Aston Villa qualifies. Yeah,
but
surely.
I'm thinking a draw.
Villa Park will be crazy.
I'm 1-1 because they are home.
They are home.
They are home. PSV Arsenal.
Arsenal.
You know this.
No, PSG.
You know this is all Arsenal.
You can't bank on Arsenal. That's the thing. And PSG.
Yeah, they'll beat PSV. They should beat PSV.
Yeah, they'll beat PSV, but like.
But man, look at that squad. They don't have.
Man, they will come and start relying on Merino again. They will play Merino at the 9. What the hell, Arsenal?
2-1. I'm going to 1
Arsenal too. I'm going 1-1. They draw.
I think Feyenoord Inter is quite tasty.
Inter Milan should beat Feyenoord. Inter Milan should win like convincing, like 3-0. I'm saying 3-0.
I think Feyenoord will score. I'm going 2-1.
I think the tie should be dead. That Feyenoord Inter 3-1. I'm going 3-1.
Yeah, I think 3-1 is fair.
Feyenoord scored, but like Inter kills this tie first leg. Okay. We have Barcelona, Benfica.
I think because we saw what happened in the group stage when they played.
They played in the group stage.
Yes, now that 4-4, like Benfica.
Okay, Benfica, Barcelona. That game will be
Okay.
very high scoring. I'm saying. Well, I feel Barcelona should win. but,
Benfica at home.
It can still be tricky. I'm saying high scoring, but let's say Barcelona win 3-2.
4-2. I'm going 4-2.
I'm going 3-2.
I'm going 4-2. How about Dortmund Lille? That's actually quite tasty because bro, Dortmund have been terrible in
Who
their
are at
league.
home?
Dortmund at home.
Dortmund at home. 1-1.
Girassi. Another African player. Another good African player.
That is being overlooked.
Carragher.
Girassi should be like top 15 strikers in the world right now. And Girassi is top scorer in the Champions League. Girassi is Champions League top scorer. Top 15.
It will be repeated.
Actually, top 15.
Okay, this is a good one. Bayern.
Leverkusen. Who are at home? Well, this is a very big game. Who are at home?
Bayern Leverkusen versus Bayern.
Bayern Leverkusen versus Bayern. Yeah, I know.
Bayern at home first.
Bayern are at home first.
I'm telling you, I like this format of Champions League.
I feel Leverkusen will remove Bayern. I mean, this Bayern are not just convincing.
But like the first leg, what do you think happened?
2-2. Very high scoring game.
Yeah, I'm thinking very low scoring game because we went to the league, bro. They played this.
Yeah, when they went to the league, Bayern came to.
The last one was 0-0.
Yeah, it was 0-0.
Bayern at home.
Bayern packed the bus. That's what.
I think Bayern are going to win today. I think
Bayern beat Leverkusen.
2-1. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm going 2-2.
And then the biggest one.
The biggest one yet. PSG Liverpool. PSG at home.
Honestly speaking, right now I think they are the two most informed sides in Europe. Right
I can't put PSG at home.
PSG at home.
PSG at home. PSG are crazy at home. I think they've scored 7-0. 2-7-0 in the last 4 games now.
So you guys want a free tip, you are going to score.
Yeah, but
the only question is who scores more.
Who scores more?
I think Liverpool are going to get past PSG. But PSG at home, first leg.
PSG at home they should. Like if they have to give themselves a chance. And Liverpool have not been convincing, not too convincing. If you are telling us, they find a way to get it done, yes, but like not all the time, like not 100%.
I guess so, but I think PSG. I think if PSG wants to give themselves any chance, they have to win.
PSG win 2-1.
Today?
Yeah.
So tomorrow?
PSG win 2-1. I think they're playing on Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday, yeah.
PSG win 2-1. PSG win 2-1.
I'm going 2-2.
I'm using logic here.
I'm going
if PSG want to stand a chance at qualifying,
I'm going 2-2.
They should win today.
I'm going 2-2.
Alright, so who qualifies? You've done Scotland.
Yeah, so I'm going Aston Villa, Arsenal, Inter, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Dortmund, Bayern, Leverkusen, and Liverpool.
Nah. I'm going Villa. Villa should qualify. Arsenal should qualify. Inter should qualify. Barcelona should qualify. I would qualify. Lille. I'm taking Lille over Dortmund.
Hot take.
I'm taking.
But look, you might not be wrong.
I'm taking Lille over Dortmund. These Dortmund are so inconsistent.
You might not be wrong.
I'm taking
Jonathan David has been cooking this.
Yeah, I'm taking Lille over Dortmund. I'm taking PSG over Liverpool.
Interesting.
I'm taking PSG over Liverpool, and I'm taking Leverkusen. Leverkusen should knock out Bayern. This Bayern are not just it.
Interesting.
Except something happens.
Maybe sure.
Except something happens, but this Bayern are not. I don't feel it would be crazy though, but like I still feel this PSG. Nah.
So can we get to challenge this time? BT90 challenge this time.
He did kill the intro.
So the first thing we're going to be doing though, we're going to be calling it player comp. So basically, I'm going to give you a player like retired or like played back then. And I'm going to ask you which player you think plays the most like them right now. So first player, Lampard. Lampard is difficult, man, because bro, there are not a lot of players that play like Lampard.
This today's football has been reinvented. You won't see certain.
We don't really see Lampard. I think
Lampard is the classic box-to-box midfielder that gets goals. So Jude,
Bellingham,
Jude.
What were you written down? I had Mason Mount, Chelsea Mason Mount.
No, Mount is not really box to box.
Bro, he was like one thing I like about Lampard was he used to be able to like just appear in tight spaces, like make runs into the ball. Again, now I'm starting to see your Bellingham.
Lampard is a box.
But you know what? Yeah, okay, let's go
Bellingham.
Robin,
one-footed players.
If you give Anthony crack, give Anthony meth, give Anthony steroids, heroin, everything.
You know the irony of this thing?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
We are putting Robin to Anthony.
But I'm saying, bro, Anthony on like crack and like whatever. Anthony on Mudrik type of
crack.
Of Mudrik type of levels.
Will be your average Robin.
Bro, like literally, like you have a player that is very, very left. Like, bro, Robin has proved that you can have one leg and be successful.
And still be successful.
Bro, that's who Anthony tried. I'm pretty sure Anthony Roth watches videos of Robin every night.
I don't think I've seen Anthony always cuts in. Like Anthony doesn't eat.
Bro, like the second leg is just for balance. Just for balance and to where he shoot.
This guy only has one leg actually.
So Anthony will crack. What do you think?
Anthony, Sane too.
Sane,
yeah.
Nah, why? Why do you say Sane?
Sane too is another kind of player. Although Sane can use both feet.
To be honest, I just don't think it's any.
Sane can use both feet. But like Sane will prefer to cut inside and drive by. Sane will always want to cut inside and bend it.
Ibrahimovic.
Haaland.
I don't even think there's any discussion. My brother,
Ibrahimovic, Haaland.
Question though, is he overrated?
Haaland, Ibrahimovic.
Yes.
Loki.
Question. The topic for another day.
Loki. They will not want to say it, but
they don't want to say it now because the guy has aura.
He has
I'm being honest, like maybe.
And fanboys, but Hazard.
Yes. It's crazy. Hazard is actually retired, which is just ridiculous.
Hazard.
So I have one in mind.
Who?
Aston Villa Grealish.
Man, this guy.
I'm not saying like obviously you're thinking of Grealish now, but I'm saying back then, like the way Grealish could carry
no.
Sort of reminded me of Hazard.
No, if he reminded, it's not you that will say it, bro. The English media would have been saying this is Hazard region. Verts, exactly. Verts.
Musiala, maybe.
Those type of players.
All those type of very tricky.
Yeah, all these kind of tight players, tight spaces player. Musiala.
Yeah, so Verts or Musiala, what do you think?
Musiala.
Hazard.
Hazard.
Kaka.
Isco. Kaka is Isco.
No, that's a good one.
Kaka is Isco.
I can't even argue, man. Like.
Isco, Kaka,
yeah, man, like that type of flair player.
Yeah, flair players. Isco, Kaka.
Number 8, number 10 type of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
people that just play with magic. Like,
I think that might actually be the best one.
Yeah.
Like Kaka is literally perfect.
100% ball.
100%. Okay. Iniesta.
Pedri. You want me to just say Pedri?
No, it is Pedri. Like bro, like, it is Pedri. It has to be Pedri.
Ceballos. You want me to say Pedri?
Everybody knows that it is Pedri.
It is Pedri. Yeah,
Pedri. Gerrard. Last one, I promise.
Gerrard.
Okay, Gerrard was the one I penciled Bellingham in for.
Lampard. Gerrard is not box to box now. Gerrard
is box
to box. Lampard too is box to box. They are almost the same type of player.
But do you want to use the same player for both?
You have to find a box to box.
For Gerrard, you need to find a player who defensively very, very sound. But Gerrard could carry the ball. Gerrard was like his long passing was insane. Gerrard had crazy vision, and Gerrard could strike a football like.
You want to say Rodri, but not Rodri.
Loki.
You want
Valverde?
to say? Yeah, Valverde. Yes.
I don't think Valverde is a bad one.
Valverde is not a bad one. Yeah.
I think if Valverde reached his peak, maybe.
It's just that Valverde is just something else. You know, Valverde.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, like he doesn't have the passing of.
No, he has the passing.
Lot of Gerrard.
It's just that we don't. Yeah, he doesn't have Gerrard type of passing, but he does have passing. We don't view Valverde as a defense. We don't view Valverde as a position player. Valverde is just everything. Valverde can play everywhere. That's why.
Yeah, I feel if you had like if we attach like a leash to Valverde and said don't leave the midfield.
Yeah, don't leave the midfield. He's a proper.
If you leave the midfield, let's get out. I think he might have a Gerrard.
Yeah, he will have a Gerrard there, but like Valverde is just everywhere. Valverde is just.
Yeah, I think Valverde is. Decent. I'm trying to think who else.
Who else can hit the ball like Gerrard? Like just flog this ball.
Bro, like a midfield. Like, but now like we don't even have midfielders that shoot anymore.
They just prefer to pass, except Valverde.
Yeah, that's why Valverde came to mind.
The midfielders that twat the ball, they're all gone.
I'm thinking, man. I think Valverde is kind of
Valverde
is the best.
Like, the best.
I don't think there's any player like Gerrard, but I think Valverde is probably the one who just has to.
This modern era football. Who hits the ball? Bro, they've all gone. The 9 Golans, all of them, they've all retired.
Valverde.
Only Valverde.
And let us stick to that.
Only Valverde.
So the next thing we're going to do, this one isn't necessarily even a football thing. You know, we're talking about a lot of like African football and stuff like that. So on the topic, underrated, perfectly rated, overrated. African food.
African
dishes. It's mainly Nigerian dishes, let's not lie to them. Like,
yeah,
bro,
you've not escaped the Nigerian borders yet, but if you like and subscribe, we might just.
What do you mean I haven't escaped the Nigerian borders yet?
Have you?
Yes.
Where?
Yeah?
Where?
Next. What do you mean? Of course I have.
Where?
I don't need to review that information to you. Yeah.
Let's go.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes. Fufu.
Fufu is underrated.
I think fufu is literally just like your. Fufu is your Valverde.
Fufu is like it's
all purpose.
All purpose.
It's there when you need it.
No, it's eba that's there when you need it. It's fufu. I mean,
Yeah, but like fufu is like
there's no
a lot of times you get it made already, so it isn't necessary. It doesn't even stress you. That's nothing.
Yeah, you buy it already made. You don't need
But
to
you
buy
get doesn't even stress
you just buy it, wrap it, too.
But the versatility as well. Like we're talking tons of soups as well.
Every soup, not even tons of every soup can go with fufu.
Underrated.
Nigerian girls just seem to hate fufu.
You don't know about it.
Underrated.
Well, not there's also food when you use fork with it and when you use hand with it. We're very, very different. Bro, hand.
How it slaps it, guy. You're not.
But when you squeeze that, you slap it.
You're not even supposed to eat anything swallowed with fork. Like, let's be real. Let's just tell ourselves the truth. Why on earth? Why on earth?
This is fork.
Why on earth are you using fork?
Yeah, I was so embarrassed.
How do you even understand?
I was so embarrassed.
Why not just chew it at it? Just as you are, just chew it.
Okay, so amala.
Amala is overrated. Any small thing, amala.
Yeah, please relax. Yeah, please.
Amala is overrated.
Yeah, please. I want you to take a minute to think about the nonsense you just.
Literally, amala is overrated.
Let's
tell ourselves.
Amala is perfect. I get it.
Not only is amala is hard to make.
Amala is perfectly rated.
It's not perfectly rated. It's overrated.
It is perfectly rated.
Not only is it hard to make, it is now a standard as per you use amala to judge people.
Yeah, the way I look at it, right, amala doesn't have the versatility of food. You can't eat it with a lot of things. But the thing you can eat it with the ewedu, the berry, and the stew.
It's just amala. It's just ewedu and berry and stew. That's it.
Wait, what did you call it?
I don't know.
Guys, berry. Yeah, please let me. Please.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Please, I've been waiting for a time where I'll get my eyes to talk about amala on this podcast. I find my day has come.
Guy.
Thank you, Carragher. Now what else? Bro, I'm telling you, I feel amala, ewedu, stew, berry might be the greatest food of all time. Yeah, look here on my deathbed. That's what I want to eat.
And your what?
On my deathbed, I'm like, son, have one final request.
Bring amala. Jesus Christ.
Bro, I'm sitting down, washing my hand, and I'm providing that.
Amala is low-key overrated. Like,
oh my goodness. Yeah, I do not see that thing.
Low-key. Let's just.
Wait, what I think is overrated? Semo. I think Semo is like.
Semo is perfectly balanced because like.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Perfectly balanced. No one talks about Semo, but like Semo still has its properties. Amala, you see where you're logging amala like.
Bro, amala. Look, now you're even making me think if amala is even underrated.
It's overrated. No. As per amala is not a standard.
Okay,
amala is not a
fried rice.
Fried rice is perfectly.
Is fried rice even like an African whatever?
Fried rice it's not an African dish. It's not a native African dish.
Whatever. I just think things we eat in Nigeria, let's put it that way. So fried rice.
Fried rice is perfectly balanced.
I think fried rice is the most overrated food.
Fried rice is not overrated. No,
I don't understand why you just walk into a restaurant and I want to eat fried rice. And if you open up like with jollof rice, like no, just fried rice. I'm like with jollof rice, you're like no, I'm like why are you just eating fried rice?
No, jollof rice is more eaten than fried rice. Fried rice is like a special occasion food.
So you just go and eat only fried rice?
Yes, now you can't.
Yeah, but like fried rice goes with jollof rice. But like fried rice on its own, I think is overrated.
No, fried rice is basic.
Like, there's people that like to do shakara that enter and like they want to eat fried rice.
There's people that like to do here that will be like amala. Please, is there amala? Please, there's no amala. I'm not eating.
What are you saying, bro? That you want about?
Bro, come on.
Yeah, I think fried rice.
You see fufu, you see eba. I'd be like, there's no amala. You will now go like what is even?
Yeah, that one is different. Yeah, but fried rice different. Yeah, to me, fried rice is very different.
Man, you all just be loading amala.
But there are tons of things like fried rice, very very overrated dishes.
I mean, I feel fried rice is perfectly balanced. It's not by force. Like you will never see anyone like let's say you walk into a restaurant now, you want to eat fried rice, and you're like, is there fried rice? And they say there's no fried rice. You can eat jollof rice. But you see these amala people. Please, there's only fufu. There's only please, there's no amala. They literally walk out.
Yeah, you know what? Do you know what?
Overrated as
stuff. Loki, the best food to go and eat outside is amala. Everybody knows
that is not amala.
Bro, and you can't
amala is swallow.
Bro, if I leave my house to go and eat amala, you're telling me you only have fufu. Are you
No, there's fufu, there's wheat, there's semo, wheat.
Bro, wheat. I think wheat is what solo does.
No, wheat is actually not bad.
But wheat is terrible.
Oh, okay, there's eba, there's fufu, there's wheat, there's poundo, but there's no amala. There's vegetable, there's egusi, and they're like, please, what do you have? There's no amala. They literally
100%, bro. You know what? Yeah, next one. Bro, quick. Next one.
Overrated as
Do you know what I think is overrated?
Bro,
kulikuli.
No, kulikuli.
I don't get it.
I don't eat kulikuli, sure.
Yeah, because like kulikuli is nice to eat, I guess, but like food I think is a drink. I don't really get it because like it's too hard.
It's hard, yes. I don't understand how you. But I don't.
I see your point, Joe. This, on the other hand,
Yeah,
Perfectly rated. Everybody knows it is a lifesaver.
Yes.
Like bro, I didn't eat before I started this episode, and now this thing has been helping.
There's nothing wrong with granuts, actually.
Yeah. So final two, pap.
Pap is perfectly balanced.
Yeah, I think pap is underrated.
No, pap is not really.
I think pap is underrated because to me, I think I won't prefer pap to like oats and custard.
Why?
Because I'm a local boy.
There's nothing about being local boy, guy. This custard is sweeter.
Yeah,
you can't take custard without sugar. It's not compulsory. You cannot take pap without sugar.
Yeah, but cheap, but like Wallace, we're talking about like the convenience comes into all of this. Like, bro, pap comes in like a sort of liquid sort of format, where it's not easier to make.
You pour water in the pap before the water comes, before you make.
I guess that, but like custard is like a longer.
For custard. Now you're just forcing it, because like there's nothing. You can't like pap and dislike custard, or you can't.
I don't dislike custard. I just feel like there are levels.
There are no levels. Pap is bitter custard. Custard is sweet pap.
That literally makes no sense. Yeah, you know what to me is you're like pap is like your underrated player. Where custard is like this player that everyone thinks is very, very good.
Yes, of course, it's very, very good. Can you eat pap without sugar?
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's like your old-fashioned striker that is still very, very good. You know.
Is your Chris Wood?
Okay, let's just say Chris Wood to like a Hoyland.
No,
not Hoyland.
You can't use Hoyland and compare custard. That is just disrespect. I will not tolerate that. No way. Chris Wood to your Haaland.
Come on now.
Come on, Haaland is like the modern number 9 positional striker.
I don't think because for you to even take it, you have to put a lot of stuff inside it now.
It's like, no, it's not compulsory. You can take it basic like that.
You can take custard raw.
Yeah, this milk, the 3-in-1 custard, you don't really necessarily have.
But that one is different. I'm talking like
custard. Be exotic. You can just make it raw. But you see, pap tastes like sand if you don't put it inside. Come on, bro. Come on.
You did not just say that,
bro.
Crazy.
Come on.
I think that concludes it.
Look at the name, pap.
I think that concludes it. I'm not discussing with you. I'm not discussing with you. Obviously not together now. Obviously not together.
I'm describing your kind. Amala and pap.
Guy, obviously not together.
Don't watch this stuff.
And I'm proud of them.
You're losing all your chicks.
I'm just saying if you're I'm even giving them a hint. I'm not saying the way to my heart is very, very simple. Yeah.
Amala and pap.
No wait, chill.
Yeah.
Not together.
You shame me.
It's not together. Guys, not together.
How can you say pap is pap over custard?
What do you mean?
That's just crazy. And oats is like the king. Like
okay. Oats over pap.
When on a rainy day you have pap, you have custard, you have oats. What's your go-to meal?
On a rainy day?
Oats.
Pap.
Pap is for when you're sick.
Bro.
Or when you're little. Or when pap is like emergency.
Free that. Last one of the episode. Last final one. Moi moi.
Moi moi is underrated.
I think moi moi is the most underrated.
The most underrated thing of all time. Jesus.
Bro, the versatility of moi moi.
Moi moi can go.
Oh, moi moi bread.
Thank you. There was a girl that was texting. I told her I ate moi moi and bread. This girl was treated as if it's bizarre.
Yeah, I do not.
Bro, cook moi moi and bread.
Yeah, you have to jump out. Yeah, you have to jump out. Like, bro, you check all those ones that like they're like
Bro, when you slice the moi moi. You slice the moi moi with it goes with sliced bread. Don't buy with this agri bread. Buy with sliced bread. I take
wait. Relax.
Chill.
No. Agri bread is better. No, agri bread is better.
It doesn't matter.
Agri bread is better. Everybody knows agri bread.
No, agri bread is better. But like when you eat moi moi with sliced bread and with coke.
Bro, rice. Moi moi goes with rice. Moi moi goes with echo. Moi moi goes with
pap, with custard. What the hell? And I was saying this girl, moi moi and bread. She was treating
moi moi and custard isn't necessary.
Moi moi and custard. If you're eating moi moi and pap, man, please end this show. I'm tired of if you're eating moi moi and pap, why would you not eat moi moi and custard?
Yeah, but quick question: like how come you've been like more invigorated for like the food section of this podcast rather than like the football thing?
Probably because I'm hungry. And plus, I remember this thing. I don't know how you diss moi moi and bread.
No, guy, like you have to dump her, man. You have to dump her. Bro, I couldn't even talk to her again. I really talk to her again.
That's just crazy.
Anyway, man, get into the comment section. Let us know what you think about everything we discussed about. Is Carragher an idiot? Yes,
we agree on that.
Laliga talk.
Who's winning the league?
Who's winning La
Liga? Who's qualifying from the round of 16? Who will win the Champions League? Who do you think is winning the Champions League?
Liverpool. And then tell me why Amala is the greatest food of all time.
Amala is not the greatest food of all time. Amala is actually the most overrated.
I'm not paying attention to you anymore.
Yeah, think about it.
I'm not paying attention to you anymore.
Please, is there Amala? There's no Amala.
Please like, subscribe, check out our Instagram, check out our TikTok. And thank you so much. We'll see you guys next week for episode.
Same time.
Yeah, same time next week. Au revoir.
I'm actually hungry. You got the au revoir this time. Don't stop it at au revoir. Don't say anything again.
Bon oui.
Oh my god. Well, we'll see you guys.
I feel like my and bread now.
Abi?
See you guys later.
Moimoi and bread while watching AFCON highlights. Slapping back.
Okay.
Cue